Hello everybody, welcome back to Ball and Board Games. Bald here, and I'm going to do an unboxing to setup of Storybook Saga. This looks very cool. It's a card game, it's a solo game. We'll go right down to the table here for you. Boom, boom, boom. So it is a solo game. It is a game that involves cards and dice in some way. I don't exactly know how, so we will find out right now. Okay, rulebook right there for you. Looks like it'll be a very quick read. I assume a very easy setup as well. So we'll go over the first sections here, the intro, the setup, and that's pretty much where we'll stop. It'll get to how to play and battle setup, which will be something entirely different. Maybe we'll look over the battle setup and we'll see how that is, but I probably will stop right after this page here, which is the initial setup for you. We got some punch outs here. Let's see what we got. Okay, looks like damage counters, some ribbons, some little dice icons there. Cool. We got the cards here. Go through those in a moment. We have dice in bags, dice out of bags as well. Don't know what the reason is, but I'm going to end up taking these all out here in a second. Let's do that right now. Ooh, very nice. There we are. Some nice amber dice. I'm always curious as to why the specific colors are chosen for dice. Like, what is the idea behind the dice in this game for them to be this amber color? We have this unique die. I'm assuming will help us determine the enemy attacks, maybe. Got some markers here. Some 2 gold cubes and a gold disc. We have, it says, these cards are a mini expansion for the original printing of 7th Inning Stretch. I do not have 7th Inning Stretch, so I will keep those sealed if I end up getting them. And it looks like we just have 3 bags for some reason. Maybe just, well, the cards definitely aren't fitting in there. It's not to separate the cards, that's for sure. Oh, duh. Punch outs. Makes sense. Okay, so let's get all of this to the side. And let's look at these cards. My current struggle has been trying to figure out the new way to do the front-facing camera. I'm still using my phone, but I am trying not to use the Wi-Fi. I'm trying to connect to via USB because sometimes the Wi-Fi is spotty. We have Spectrum. They kind of suck. And that has been a learning process and learning how to get the phone connected so that way it has power constantly, but so it also is transferring the data. And so I was just having an issue. Well, first of all, I tried getting a splitter. That didn't work at all. Like it wasn't even registering that it was connected to do the data transfer. So I have an actual USB hub that's being used right now, but I was just having an issue where the front-facing camera was going blank for some reason all of a sudden. I could go for a couple minutes and it would go dark. I haven't seen it happen yet, but I also haven't been watching the whole time. So when I watch this back, hopefully it isn't doing that anymore. It always comes back on, which is interesting. So it's almost like a connection thing. So I might need to replace the USB I'm using. I did have it wrapped around the light here, and like maybe that little like kink, almost like a hose, was causing a problem. So yeah, we'll see how it does. Just free balling right now, hanging. If that's the case, I'm going to adjust the back end as well. But this is what you care about. All of these cards. Let's look at the backs here. So, okay. So those are like dice cards of some sort. Interesting. Cool. Ooh, there we go. These must be the bosses. Okay, so we have Shere Khan. Yep, there it is. Shere Khan, front and back of the card. So we got the front side of the card here. Back side, boom. And I assume that all the characters in this are ones that are in the free domain now. Ah, there's two there. There's Queen of Hearts and the Wicked Witch. Cool. So what is this beside? Oh, this is a swarm of bees. So different enemy, just a swarm of bees on that side. All right, so here we have Pete, old school Pete, Steamboat Willie Pete. On the back side we have the Sheriff, I assume Robin Hood's Sheriff. Here we have the Evil Queen. And good old Captain Hook. All right. Very cool. Again, I assume those are all the enemies. Looks like we have items here. Digging the artwork. I love the hand-drawn aesthetic, like the magic mirror here. So cool looking. Very comic booky. Big fan. Nice. Aw, Eeyore's tail. Balloon. So the bees must be the villain for the Winnie the Pooh characters. Okay, so those are all the items. Oh, there's a backside. Ah. Okay. Interesting. So maybe when you defeat or befriend the characters, you get the item on the other side. That's fun. Again, the artwork's phenomenal. Very like cartoon-esque comic book. So good. The Bandersnatch, nice. Jabberwocky. Big Bad Wolf, cool. Those are fun. Okay. Looks like here are these locations maybe. So we have the jungle, Enchanted Forest, Wonderland, Steamboat, Sherwood Forest, Neverland, Land of Oz, 100 Acre Wood, then some more characters here. It looks like there's some effects on one side of these, and then on the other side is maybe where you're starting. See that? Right here you have all this. The other side there is this here. Cool. We got these little guys here, the 7 dwarves, Baloo, Goat, the tornado. On the other side we have Kanga and Roo, the Griffin, Crocodile, and Maid Marian. About to kick some ass. Those are maybe companions. Okay. And I believe the H stands for hero. Oh, I don't know what these are. Okay. Maybe the H does stand for hero. These look like the 3 little pigs. All right. Christopher Robin. Eeyore. Tigger looking badass. Look at Tigger. Piglet. Rabbit. Pooh. They're gonna throw down. Muay Thai hands on right there. There's a Cowardly Lion not looking so cowardly. Dorothy, that is not Toto, but we'll take it. Scarecrow. The Woodsman. The Tin Woodman, yep. There's Peter Pan. Tinkerbell, alright. Wendy. Friar Tuck. Little John. Good old Robin Hood. Mickey, what up? Steamboat Mickey Mouse. Minnie. Alice. White Knight. Snow White, alright. First pig, second pig, third pig. Bagheera. Mowgli. The Sony Wolf Pack. Popeye, alright. And we got 6-Gun Gorilla. I don't know where he's from. Very cool. All right. Those are cool. This will be fun to look at for sure. So let's get into setup now. Ooh, excuse me. I take a drink and get splashed in the face. All right. Just move these all to the side here. And we'll go through setup. See what that is. Okay. All right, punch all these out too, actually, real quick. So I'll obviously need those. On there. Little guys, little dice pictures. All right, clean. I always punch down, like this is the side that's grooved inwards. I always push down there. So that way, I'm not pushing on the flat side, just in case it's not cut properly, so it doesn't actually peel off the picture. I did that once when I was younger, when I first started getting board games, and did a couple times where I pushed on this side where it was completely flat, and it like peeled the picture off on some of these that weren't perforated properly. Oh, hurt so much. Hurt my heart. All right, let's get these tokens organized here. Those are all little die pieces. All the level 3 damage. All these bow ties. More bow ties. I love solo games. There's a lot of people who aren't a fan of solo games. And I don't honestly understand why. To me, it's like playing a video game, right? You have your NPCs in the video game. Sure, you can play like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, stuff like that with multiple players. You can play, Call of Duty if that's your jam and stuff with multiple players. But I don't know. I've always found it fun playing against a computer, playing against something that's designed to beat you, and you have to outthink it. It's a lot like chess or checkers. Like I like playing chess by myself too, like through like an app and everything as well. Mainly because I could win that way. But it's just fun. It's a nice challenge. I don't see any different than doing any other kind of puzzle thing or game. Okay, ready? Here we go. Your favorite storybook characters are under attack. Join Winnie the Pooh, Peter Pan, and other heroes as they try to fend off the Sheriff of Nottingham, the Wicked Witch of the West, and other notorious villains in this solitaire dice-chucking adventure. Storybook Saga takes place over a series of 3 battles, each consisting of a number of rounds, and each round providing both you and your enemies with an opportunity to attack one another. How well you do in each battle will determine how much strength your team gains, and will take into the following battle, but you will always progress all the way to the 3rd and final battle. In final battle, you will face off against the boss villain that corresponds to your chosen story location. If your team can survive long enough to defeat all 3 villains during this battle, you win the game. If all heroes on your team are defeated during this battle, however, you lose. Sounds pretty simple. All right, setup time. Here we go. Okay, so randomly select or choose a location and place its battles 1 and 2 side up. Okay, so it has a diagram here as I'm going to be following as I read along, right there. So let's say what we're doing right here is number 1, which is right there. Boom. So it says to randomly choose a location, whatever this one is. Boom. Sherwood Forest. Okay? Sherwood Forest. Put you right there where it was telling me. Upper left. Bam. Okay. And place it battles 1 and 2 side up. Okay, so battles 1 and 2 side up. So right here, it shows 1 and 2 beneath the name right there. So saying place that this side up. It's also the side that has this track on it. Oh, cool. Then place the location card disc on the card's start space. So that is this little gold disc we have here. And so you go right onto the very starting space. Nice. Find the boss villain card. So it's emphasizing that the boss villains have, well, one, they're color coded, but two, they have these 3 diamonds on them. Find the boss villain card and companion card with the same location icon as your location. So my location has this red arrow or bow and arrow on it. So this is the one that I'll be using right there. That is the boss villain card. Companion card, I assume are these. Yes. Cool. So these are what we thought. These are the companion cards. And so we have made Marion right there. Same symbol. Boom. And it's saying he's going to go right here. Let's get all these off the screens. It's confusing. And she's going to go right there. Okay. This boss, villain, and companion are local to that location. Place them to the side of your play area and return all unused locations, boss villains, and companion cards to the box. All right. It says there are difficult settings, so for an easier game, randomly select a non-local boss villain. For a harder game, play without a companion. So the local boss villain may get a bump based on the location you're at. So maybe saying for an easier game, play with one that doesn't match the location, so there is no benefit potentially. And for a harder game, get rid of your companion card here. Cool. Lay out the 3 hero target cards and 3 villain target tokens in rows as shown. So we are doing this middle section here. So 3 hero cards and 3 villain target tokens right here. So these are the hero cards. So we are going boom. So L, C, and R. The B or the yep. Are these the same? 3, 6. Oh, 3, 6. F, B, R, 3, 6. Yep, same. Same on both sides. Okay, just like that. And then the tokens in a similar fashion, it looks like. Boom. Boom. It looks like you're making space for cards here. And boom, and I may have to pull out in a moment. I'm gonna pull out a little bit here so you guys can see better. There we go. As we do this. Okay. It says, note, once you're familiar with how targeting works, you can play without these to save table space. Okay, cool. Shuffle the hero cards into a draw pile. Hero cards, shuffling these. Leave, damn it, of course. Leave pick 2 and 3. So second pick, third pick off to the side instead. So let's leave these guys off to the side. Back over here. I assume, of course, they have to do with the first pick if you end up getting the first pick. So shuffle these together. Okay. And we'll place this right up here for now. It says then to draw 2 and keep 1, returning the other to the bottom of the pile. So 1 and 2. We got Tigger and Eeyore. I'm definitely keeping Tigger. You're over there. Okay. Repeat this process until you have drafted 6 heroes and place them in the 6 hero slots in any order. Okay. So above and below, looks like. So there's one. We got Christopher Robin, 6-gun gorilla. Let's go with 6-gun gorilla. Sorry, Chris. Piglet and Popeye. I'm definitely going Popeye. It says anywhere, so I'm not going to go here. Let's go here. I don't know what the difference is right now. 1. We got Robin Hood and Little John. We're going to go with Robin Hood. We have to go with Robin Hood, right? I know they're both in the same world, but you can't not go with Robin Hood. 2 more. We got the First Pig and Snow White. Ooh. I'm going to go... I'm not actually playing right now. I'm going to go with Snow White. Why not? And lastly, we've got the White Knight and Dorothy. Yeah, let's go with Dorothy. Hear that helicopter flying overhead right now. Okay, good. Shuffle the tier 1 and tier 2 villain cards separately into 2 face-up draw piles. So that's these like item-looking cards. On the other side here, they're the same deal. So tier 1 right there, and tier 2 right there. So it says shuffle these separately. Shuffle, shuffle. Okay. It has them stacked this way. I'm going to just move this up because of the space I have on the table right now to keep everything in camera view and relatively close. Obviously, I could shift things over, but that's a lot to move over right now. So those are all shuffled. Tier 1, tier 2. Good. Okay. And this says place all the dice damage tokens, reminder tokens, Friar Tuck tokens, and villain cubes in a common supply. So that is everything right over here. The common supply of everything. Shuffle the bonus tokens and add them to the supply in a face down stack. So that would be all of these here. So there's 4 bonus tokens. On the reverse side, they have a B for bonus. So we'll shuffle those and place those into a face down stack. Also. Okay. Special character components. There are a few special components that are only for certain characters that can be kept aside or in the box until they're needed. So the 6 Friar Tuck tokens, I assume that's what these are, the dice tokens. There's 6 of those. The second and third pig hero cards may come into play if the first pig ends up on your team. So that would be these guys. And the 2 villain cubes. One starts in the Big Bad Wolf's Huff space if you fight against him, and the other starts on the Swarm of Bees if you fight against them. So these you may or may not need as well, depending on who comes out. So those don't necessarily need to be on the board in the general supply is what they're saying. Okay, and that is the setup, and then it goes into everything else here. So I am going to cover, I'll go through the battle setup. I'm not going to go through the rounds, but at least I'll show you what the battle setup is because it is part of a setup of sorts. So in general, how to play. Each game of the Storybook Saga consists of 3 battles, and you will fight 3 villains in each. Defeating level 1 and level 2 villains grants items and improves your odds, but your final success depends on defeating the boss in battle 3. He is our boss. And there goes the front-facing camera. Alright, there we go, it's back. Not sure why it dips in and out like that, but that's fine. So he's the boss right there. Okay. In battles 1 and 2, begin with the location disc in the starting space of the location card, right there. In battle 3, flip the location card to its battle 3 side and return the location disc to the box. So that's on the other side of the card. So draw and place the battle's required number of 1, 2, 3, or level 3 villain cards in the villain slots below the villain target tokens in any order. So for battle 1, you fight 3 level 1 villains. And so that would be 1, 2, and 3 level 1 villains. Okay. For battle 2, you're fighting a level 1 and 2 level 2s. And for number 3, you're fighting 2 level 2s and the boss. So place special character components if needed. Friar Talk tokens for Friar Talk, billing cubes for the Swarm of Bees and the Big Bad Wolf. Reminder tokens on each location, on each local character if in battle 3 to help remember location bonuses. These are the reminder tokens, little bows. But that is it. This is, oh, I see what they're doing. Never mind, I did that wrong. My apologies. So literally they are the 3 spots. So each battle you're going to be setting out 3 cards like this. Boom, boom, boom. So battle number 1 has 1, 1, and 1. Battle 2, so once you get to them, would have 1, 2, and 2, like such. And then battle 3, once you get to that, would have 2, 2, and 3. And that is it. All right. So that is Storybook Saga, the unboxing to setup. It's very simple to set up, which is really nice. Looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun to play, a lot of dice rolling and manipulation with the different cards that we have here. The variability, there's a good amount of variability in the game as well, depending on like the characters that come out, as well as the different villains that come out for you. So very excited to jump in and give it a shot. But thank you for joining me here at Bald Board Games as I gave you the unboxing to setup of Storybook Saga. I'm Bald, and I will see you in the storybook.